Grand Rising. I saw this video and I had to make this quick video to come out and talk about it. There was this pastor who was trying to break down the X marks the spot. And this dude's video has about 100,000 plus views in like 17 hours. So it's funny because he said that the X marks the spot is really like a sign that God is telling them to renew that whole great commission that was given to them by Jesus, for them to go out and preach this gospel to the world. So I guess, see, this is what happens when these people ignore their history and try to act as if somehow they haven't been in charge for the last 2,000 years. They haven't had us in oppression for the last 400 years, because then they could say that they just came out of the 400 years of oppression, all the while ignoring the fact that they have been the ones oppressing the Most High's chosen people. But I found it absolutely hilarious that the guy would say that the X marks the spot, April 8th was actually like a sign or a renewed sign for them to go out and have that great commission. I'm like, I really think your track record speaks enough. I really don't think the Most High wants to see a 2.0 of what the Gentiles are going to do for the Great Commission. You guys went ahead and you spread your religion for the last couple thousand years. And how exactly did you guys do that? Oh, by raping, robbing, murdering, and stealing from everyone, hiding their history, taking away identities and giving it to other people. I think the Most High has seen enough of what you would do for your Great Commission. But see, the only way that you guys can think that somehow this sign of X over America, I mean, like, who's been in charge of America for the last, couple of thousand years, or last 1,000 years or so? Actually, no, since 1492. Who's been in charge? The Gentiles have been in charge, have they not? So why would the Most High actually give you guys another opportunity to run things once again? I think that he's already seen enough of you guys running it. So really, this X marks the spot has nothing to do with you getting an opportunity to do a 2.0 with the Great Commission, with you guys getting an opportunity to run things once again. See, this is what happens when you've ignored the Most High's chosen people this whole time, and you've made up, pretty much your own reality. Your reality is pretty much based on ignoring your history. The Most High is not, the X marks the spot. That has nothing to do with you getting an opportunity to renew your opportunity to go out and do the Great Commission again. We already had doctrine of discovery. We've already seen how you treat the Most High's chosen people as 3/5 of a man. We already know about that. You've taken our scriptures and you've hidden books and hidden information. Why would the Most High say, oh, you know what, you did such a good job, you get to do it again? See, the only way that this stuff works is if you ignore your history. You already have a testimony. Most High does not need testimony 2.0 from the Gentiles. He doesn't need them to get another opportunity to run things. You've already ran things into the ground enough. See, this is why your prophecies don't work, because you say things like, well, the elites they're going to destroy everything so they can build it right back up. Again, see, that's why your prophecies don't work. Why would the elites want to destroy everything when they control everything? Everyone, the vast majority of the world, 99% of the people are lost right now because the elites have been running everything. People don't know. All the religions are pretty much based upon people not knowing anything, right? So why destroy it and build it up again so that people don't know anything? People don't know anything already. They don't want to read. They don't want to study, so they're already stuck right now. The vast majority of the people in the world is stuck. They don't want, we're bringing out all this information and you don't hear anyone trying to break down the different histories. This information we're bringing out, we have a lot of first-hand accounts, primary sources that we bring out, and the vast majority of the world has nothing to say to refute any of this information. So if that's the case, why would the Most High allow you guys to get an opportunity to redo everything? See, this X marks the spot is the end of your reign, not the restart, not the great reset. That's not what's going on here. It's the end of the Gentile reign. The times of the Gentiles has come to an end, and so it's just really funny to see this pastor say that this sign is like a sign to renew the whole great, the Great Commission that Jesus gave us to go out and spread the gospel, spread the good news. We've already been a party to your good news, and you spread the good news, and we don't want that anymore. No one wants you at the top anymore. No one wants you breaking down scriptures anymore. And it's funny when people keep coming in and talking about the scriptures like Paul. It's like, you guys act as if you haven't already been in charge for the last few thousand years. You've already been in charge. You already have a testimony, but you guys are coming in talking about Paul and how Paul gave you the opportunity to run things, how Paul gave you the opportunity to, to be able to dictate what we read. You act like that just happened like last week. You guys have already been in charge. We've already seen what you're going to do with, taking the scriptures and running with them. We already see your testimony. Now, you don't want to talk about that. Everyone wants to ignore their testimony, but the Most High already has a testimony against absolutely all of you. And now it's time to pay. So it's not a 2.0. It's not a redo that's coming. That's not what April 8th is all about. April 8th is about the end of the times of the Gentiles. Shalom.